condensed and packed in. It's the dock ward, so there's a pretty foul odor to it. Um,
Pretty
nearly
bustling too.
Yeah, nearly all of the street lamps have been smashed in this. The only really light that you can see is because it's so tight. There's not a whole lot. Is a kind of a faint flickering down the lane. It's like almost like it's a distant candle. I'm assuming you guys are walking in, yes, towards to find the place.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna come down. We're gonna come down the way of the dragon,
Okay.
and we'll come in on the east side, kind of like I said, by over by the what's it called? The I'll hide this thing. Sure. Now it's giving me fits. There it is. There it is. Street of Bells, the high road. By that one place that I mentioned, Candle. Kendall Lane. There it is. Sorry, re-looking it back up again.
All right.
There it
Gotcha.
is. The Thirsty Throat. Kind of come down from the edge of the by the Thirsty Throat, heading
Okay.
west down.
All right.
Not necessarily going in, but coming in from that side.
Gotcha. So that direction is actually the direction where that candle is coming from.
Hmm.
Um, and as you kind of approach that route, um, on there's a small compound next to it. There's a door that has a black winged snake painted above the handles. And go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
I'm not passing that one. Oh, okay. Roll intelligence check.
13.
I got a 6.
Nice, nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm apparently just not intelligent. Kind of got that one.
Yeah, I
All
saw
right.
that. That was like that's awesome.
So Omo recognizes the symbol as the same kind of symbol that was on the skewer dragon. The people who were there, they all have those tattoos, either kind of on the neck or on their forearms, very similar to that. And so there you go, Omo. That's what you recognize. The rest of you guys are like, yeah, that's a pretty cool symbol. Oh
Um,
no,
so I'm gonna share that information to the party. I'm gonna say, we should be careful. Whatever this symbol is was on those people's necks or forearms in the other tavern that we were just at.
I say, well, pretty cool little tattoo. Would you like one?
Then my ears kind of like perk down and just like trying to hide away as he says that, all scared.
Funny. Okay. I think we should investigate around here. So, do I know? Can I roll something like a history check or something to just see if I know, like the bar? I'm just want to know kind of general layout of here,
yeah, go ahead.
history or
Yeah, history's fine.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, a 7. So, yeah,
Yeah. Um,
that's good enough.
you're,
I don't know
you're you're
anything.
familiar with the slums enough to kind of guess what it is. So I mean the the location is it's almost like it's a ramshackle 2-story warehouse that you can tell from, and you're guessing that it's like every other slum warehouse in the area. Uh, the you're standing right behind basically a high fence, or in front of a high fence, and the warehouse is kind of back in the back part of this outer yard.
Love you.
There's a gate on the fence that is not locked. So let me share with you what you're looking at here. Can you see that?
I can see a black display.
All right, let me put you in there real quick.
Yeah, love you. I also just see a black. Oh, I see a long hallway.
Oops, that's Cortana. I need to remove Cortana.
The monkey.
Yeah, I only see a black display.
Yeah, I'm working on it. One sec.
I see a hallway now, Dad.
And
Although I can't move my character.
All right, I see the hallway now.
all right. So
Yeah, I can't move my character. It won't let me for whatever reason. Hold on.
can't move your character. Why not?
I don't know.
Okay, let's me. Yep. Okay. So we're down there. This is like the entrance. This is where we're at, kind of.
So the door is to your right. It's to the east. You're standing right in front of the gate. It didn't really show up, but give me a second. I'll see if I can.
Okay, I see the closed door right there.
Yeah.
Do you know who's controlling it right now? Who's controlling Elmo?
Should be you, right?
It should be.
Try moving him now. Does that make a difference?
No.
Okay. I had it when I hovered over him. There was an icon that said unlock position, lock position.
Right now it's just telling me the distance how far it travels. Oh. I can move it.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
That was on me.
Come on, Dad.
Okay.
Get it together.
Well, they made some changes to it, so I had to rerun
Yes,
everything.
they did the upgrade, and it's no
Yeah.
longer backwards compatible.
Oh, really? I saw there was
Yeah,
a...
they said you can't downgrade now.
I saw there was a required update, but I don't know what it's for.
Yeah, I don't know what all it did, but I did get a notification, and then when I tried to log in.
Yeah.
All right, so past the double doors on the right, what is that? Is that a looks like
It's closed.
that row of dots?
So this is the gate.
I see I see the closed gate, but then is that whole thing like that's an open viewable gate into the courtyard?
you know,
I'm a magician.
Okay.
it's funny because it's like it because there's holes in it. It allows you to walk through, even though it's not supposed to be able to walk through it.
That's funny. Well, not only that, but you can walk up to it and it doesn't let you see through it until you walk through it. So
Well,
Here, I'm just gonna
weird stuff.
There, you should be able to see through it now, right?
yes,
Yep,
I can
now
see
I can
through
see
it. Yep.
through it.
But now I can walk through it too.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up. And you said that gate appears to
Okay.
be.
So
Oh, that's cool. It's unlocked. You got light occlusion turned on. That's cool.
Yep.
Well, Mister Knit, aren't you the one that's good with locks?
It doesn't look like it's locked. Let's go. If you want to go in, let's go.
Let's go then. But of course, after
Am I
you,
first level?
the guide first, naturally.
I got level 1. All right. What's this building here to the past the open gate?
Where you're
Like at the beginning of that sidewalk, like where I'm sitting right now.
right now. So that's further into the alley. You can go around this whole building. That's what you're looking at is like I guess steps up to or down to I guess technically down to this the the back side of the building. So the building itself potentially 3 points of entry. There's the front door, the window that you're looking at, when it right
Is that a
there.
window right there if I dot my character?
Yep.
Okay.
It's painted over. Um,
And then there's another closed door across the warehouse right there.
yep. And then there's the loading dock, which is in the back. So
Okay.
oh no, sorry, the loading dock's down. The big door, the loading dock, and then the window.
Does there seem to be anybody around that I can see? I mean, is this like a busy section, or is like once we turn off the alley, it gets a lot less busy?
The alley's real quiet.
I'm thinking I'm gonna try. I'm gonna investigate the door real quick, and then if it's open, I'm just gonna try to open it. Like not try to pick locks, just like open it. Like I'm just a crack, just
The door you're looking at right now.
yeah, the door that I'm looking at right now.
So that it's not open. It's not locked at all. Just as you turn the handle, crack, open it up, you can walk in.
I say it's open,
After you.
and I kind of joke about job done. I say I'm gonna go this way,
The job's done.
so I'm gonna head up this way. And is this building like built well, or is it like old? This is like slum,
Yeah, I
not
mean, it's
much
a
better than a pile
ramshackle
of pallets.
building. Yeah, it's sturdy enough, but it's definitely a ramshackle building.
Well, ramshackle's not bad if you want to climb it. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm
Um,
really good at climbing.
I'm gonna say. You said this is a two-story building.
Yep,
This is a two-story.
yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say I think I should probably go up and see what's going on. See if I can see anything from the top. I'll keep an eye on you guys while you guys go in and grin. Anybody? Ah, no, I went too far with the graham cracker. Woo.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
Nick, you're going up top.
yeah, I think I want to come up here, like right here on this, like right there on the corner, like the
Okay.
diagonal square from where I'm at, if I can.
Yep, sounds good. Go
Um,
ahead and give me a Dex check.
Dex check.
Yep.
Okay. Did I give it to me? Oh, come on. That's not what I wanted. Retreat. Oh, so strange. There it is. There's my dice roll. 17.
Okay. Yeah, it's no problem. You make it up top, and you're sitting there perched on the corner there.
Okay. So you see anything different from up top? Can I
No,
walk across the roof?
not really. No, it's just you know, what you see is kind of just more slums all around. If you notice that the area around you though is pretty quiet, like there's you would expect there to be at least a little bit of movement, but there's nothing.
That's why I'm kind of suspecting a trap here. So I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna put myself in the yard, but I'm actually right on the edge of the building. I'm gonna come over this way across this edge of the building right here,
Okay.
and kind of put myself into this position and see if I see anything else. And if I see them looking up at me, I'm gonna try to get their attention and just kind of, say, "Hey, come on in." I'm not gonna yell down to them.
Right.
Well, I'm already staring at you peculiarly, so like, huh?
So I'll like, "Hey, come on."
So very, very nervously, I'll start walking towards him. This is the path that I'm gonna be taking.
Okay. Vlad, what are you doing?
Sorry. I'm gonna do the same thing as Nit. As Omo. Sorry, trying to pay attention to two things at once.
No problem.
And I'm gonna speak normally. I'm like, why do you want me over here? I'm gonna speak to Nit. I'm gonna speak normally how I would. It's like, why do you want me over here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll look down and I'll point at the door.
Why are you speaking in charades? I don't understand. Like, can we just like walk in? It's unlocked.
I'm gonna kind of look over at Vlad, and I'm gonna just step back away from the edge, get down, and come back over this way, and kind of wait for what they're gonna do, and I'll get my crossbow out just in case.
Okay.
Well, he pointed at the door, so I'm gonna just take that. I'm just gonna walk in.
That's the big door, right? That one's a window.
Oh, did you point at this door right here? Oh,
Because this one's a window,
Yeah.
right?
You're standing over it is a window.
then I'm just
what I'm standing over is a window.
I'm just gonna try to walk in.
As you reach for the handle, you shake it and it doesn't. It's locked.
I'm gonna rattle it some more. Like, just keep rattling, trying to work it, trying to open it,
Okay.
And-
It's still locked.
and shouting it. It's not working. Can you come help?
As he's saying this, I'm freaked out and I'm just
What?
gonna hit mage armor on myself right now.
Okay. Then just use the bathroom.
Saw somebody in blue zip behind you.
I need you guys to make a perception check.
Perception check. Where is that perception?
14 for me.
Nice. An 8 for me. I've got a +6 and I got an 8. Beautiful.
It's a good roll.
I know, it's a wonderful roll, right? Let's change
14.
that.
We tied.
All right. So as you're shaking the handle, you're kind of listening, but you don't seem to hear anything from behind the door.
I'm just gonna try to keep opening it. Maybe bang the door a few times. Try to wedge it open.
Give me a strength check. Athletics.
Athletics.
Is there something I can tie some rope onto up here?
Yeah, there's probably like some like chimney type exhaust fan type things.
I got a nat
Yeah,
one.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome.
In that one.
I got a nat
He's
one.
knocking and he stubs his pinky.
Bonk bonk. Ah, a splinter.
And
I don't think Volo's friend is here. No.
I don't see him. Can we move on?
as you kind of nudge it, the door almost pushes back at you, and then you fall over. And,
I stand back up. I'm gonna give it a stern face. I'm just gonna ram into it.
give me another athletics check.
I am like over here to this corner. I've got a rope tied, but I am like amazed at the apparent lack of wisdom that this thing has.
I got an 8.
All right. So as you the combined efforts of those two cause the door to just break just enough to where the handle's a little bit more loose.
I'm gonna cheer. I'm gonna bounce around. I'm gonna be like, "Whoa! I did it!" Acting like I just saved the whole world. Like, whoa!
I'm tempted because it's kind of blowing my cover on this one, but I'm thinking about coming down over the top. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna come down the side here as stealthily as possible and kind of see if I can peek into that window relatively hidden from the whoever's in the if there is somebody looking through that window right now.
Give me a stealth check.
All right, I'll give you a stealth check. 21.
Beautiful.
So you do manage to not see anybody or anything inside the building.
Okay. So the window looks abandoned.
It does, yeah. It's hard. It is hard to see a little bit through because it does have a little bit like painted over. It's been painted over, but there's there's gaps and it's old, so there's chips in the paint and stuff. So there's enough to see through it. But the view is a little bit obscured, but you don't see anybody looking out from it or behind it or sense anything behind it.
I'm gonna break out see if I can tie off a little bit and see if I can jimmy the window to get it open. Or does it look like it can open?
You have to break it.
I'd have to break it.
Yeah.
Darn, that's just too loud. That's loud. There's not like. So if he's when I'm down there, if he's making a noise, saying that he's doing something, I'm gonna wrap my arm in a cloth and I'll try to break the glass.
Okay.
While he's being loud.
Ooh, I did it!
If I can.
So yeah, you do. You punch through the window, and it opens enough to be able to at least put your head in and see, what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you think I'd hear that?
I don't know. Give me a perception check.
A perception check. My passive.
I'm trying to be a little bit quiet. That's why I
passive
wrapped the cloth around
perception
my
is
arm and
quite fantastic, but.
Yes, but you have to do it at a disadvantage because you're celebrating.
Oh man, disadvantage.
Yeah, you're making noise, dude. I'm timing it.
Disadvantage or just roll?
Disadvantage, so you roll twice.
Oh, okay.
Take the lower number.
I still got an 11.
You might if you did hear anything, it wasn't enough to distract you from your
okay.
glorious celebration.
Whoa! I did it! I wiggled it. I wiggled it. Yeah, I'm not rolling very good because I got 2 5s.
That's awesome.
So the door's still closed, though. Like,
can I get that? There's nothing inside when I look around that window.
You just see kind of a bunch of boxes that are kind of stacked in a it's a warehouse, so it's a bunch of boxes that are stacked that are pretty much blocking your view. I'll move you. So this is kind of what you see. So you see a bunch of boxes kind of in the way, obscuring vision of most of the warehouse.
I'm okay with that because that means I can't see them, they can't see me. All right, I'll open it up enough to get in there,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go inside,
I'm gonna
just inside.
I'm gonna start continue working at the door, wiggling it, ram it a few times
Well,
maybe.
as you wiggle the handle after your celebration, you notice that the door is open.
I just open it up. I just walk
Yeah,
inside.
it's open. You walk inside. We're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah.
But first, okay, go ahead and roll initiative. I gotta roll some dice.
Yeah, I rolled garbage again. Woo! I got a 5
I got an 11.
with a +2. You know what? I'm changing these dice. I'm changing the dice. These
I got
dice are
this.
against me.
You got a 6. Is that what I heard, Vlad? 6.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I had a thought that hit me after out of game here, but I got attacked in the bar by the thing. I know you rolled dice, but did it take into account that I had made the image of myself? The minor illusion where I created myself that it looks like myself?
I don't remember.
I was just asking. It popped in my head. I wasn't arguing right now, so it's just I totally forgot that I had casted it, and I was thinking about that. So that was the only thing that popped in my head about it.
Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry, I was trying to recall that. Yes, it when I rolled the dice, I rolled it with disadvantage.
Cool.
I
Okay.
did it.
So those two are inside on the other entrance, on the main entrance, and then I'm inside on this one section here.
Vlad, are you going in after Omo or no?
Against my better judgment, yes, but I'm gonna cast Blade Ward to signal on myself.
Okay. All right. So Omo, as you walk in, roll this dice here. What's your armor class?
Uh-oh. Not very good. 11.
Oh, ouch.
All right. So you get shot by 2 arrows.
Ouch.
Yeah. You might be down because it did 12 damage.
I'm down. Yikes. That is...
So you're down.
I did it!
All right.
Those are my final words. As I'm getting shot, I'm like, I did it! I opened it!
All right. So Nate, you actually go first.
Okay. I am going to come over. Like, is that actually a corner or is that? Sorry, I'm just trying to. There we go. So I can see. Can I come over? Is there stuff to hide behind, like right here?
Yeah, there's enough to get
Corner.
at least a little bit of cover. Since you're moving around, I am gonna go ahead and show everybody where the bad guys are here.
Yikes. Beautiful.
Okay, so those guys up there.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, these 2 down south are the ones that shot you, Omo.
There's a lot more.
The other two are still hiding.
How dare
Okay, so
you.
I ignore those two because I don't see them.
Right.
The two in the north. Okay, I'll ignore them.
I'm gonna go ahead and open all these so you can see the cracks in the. put they put all of these things as closed and open, so you can
Oh,
see like
I'm walking around. I'm just gonna. Oh, that's awesome. There we are. I'm just kind of clearing the map up real quick. Weird.
I
Right.
can see most of it, but like some of it's not letting me.
well, it's because it's line of sight.
Well, I move
line
my
of sight's turned
character
on.
around. I move my character around, but it won't. Oh, maybe it's because the open and close. You haven't opened and closed all of them.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
crazy. There's a whole bunch of them, aren't there?
Yeah, there really are. There's like 40 of them.
That's too bad you can't like select all open,
I know, right?
highlight a whole zone. Yeah, the ones you're working on now. Those are the ones that are more important to me because that's kind of where I'm at.
All right. I think I got them all.
It looks like right here where I'm. Is there one kind of right
Yeah, there's like one right
where
here,
I'm at?
one up
All right,
here.
I'll move out of the way.
There's a few of them.
There's the one.
There we go.
All right, the one where Nick's at. That's actually a column. I don't know why
Okay.
it's not showing.
Yeah,
There
the
we go.
occlusion
Oh,
through it
yeah.
is not clearing out.
Yeah. I'm
That's
gonna move
okay.
it this way.
It's good. I'm down anyway. One shot.
Okay, so I'm gonna come over here to the corner once I see that went in. I'm just gonna come over here to the corner and see what I see.
Okay.
Do you see what I
It's just a
see?
warehouse full of just boxes, and you do see a bunch of dead people. Um, like there's probably 10 or 12 um,
Whoa.
people that are just like sprawled out all over the floor, blood and dead people, and
Like
kind of
like recent dead.
yeah, like the flies haven't necessarily started um, doing their thing, but there was definitely a fight here within the last several hours.
I'm gonna be one of them.
Definitely breaking out my crossbow and pull out my because it's a hand crossbow and a short sword, and I'm looking when I hear the noise. It looks like the boxes are probably blocking my view to the two that we're attacking.
Yeah,
Can I see through the cracks enough to see them go down? Or
probably.
the one go
Yeah, I
down?
mean,
Okay.
you'll at least be able to see some movements back there.
All right. So I'm gonna sneak right here. Uh, what is sneak? How much movement is sneak? It's like
Uh,
isn't
I
it
think
like
it's
half
half,
movement
right?
or something?
yeah, half your movement.
Okay, so that would be 3. So basically, I could get to here. I'm sneaking to here just enough that I can see them,
Okay.
and then I'm just kind of looking around to see what happens next because I want to see where they're coming from and if they close.
Okay.
I'm readying a reaction, but I'm not going to make a move unless I see a source of the attack or what's going on. Because if they evacuate, like if I see Vlad pull um, Omo out or something like that, I'm going to try to get out of dodge myself a little bit.
Okay.
So that's my turn. Just
Okay.
readying my weapons.
35, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to shoot real quick. What's your armor class?
Talking to me?
Yep.
Okay. As soon as I see him, then I'll be able to say because I said I'd readied it,
Yeah,
right?
you'll react in just a second. But what's
Okay.
your armor class?
My armor class is a 14.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
if I'm hiding, if he successfully hid, then it's Like what is it? Partial cover?
You have
When you're
partial cover, so I have disadvantage on.
yeah. So it'd be 14, and then with advantage.
Okay, so he misses, an arrow kind of flies over your head. He did see you. You rolled a nat 20 on perception, but he missed.
Perceptive guys, huh?
20. What's his perception? I gotta put this die away. I'm gonna end up killing you guys.
Oh, they both saw me.
Yeah, they both rolled 20.
Wow.
And the arrow for that guy missed as well.
Nice. Wow, so both of mine hit, but to him, it's all right.
Yep.
The one who just dies, it's all right.
All right.
Are
And
they what they say they are?
they are. They're bird people.
Okay.
They're undead bird people. They're fallen bird people.
Not undead.
It just says Kenku.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're just
they're
kinda-
fallen. They're fallen bird people.
Okay, so these guys will shoot Vlad.
Not the Vlad.
Vlad gets hit by one of them, and it does 4 damage to
TPK.
Vlad.
That'd be really sad.
And then it is Vlad's turn.
Okay, so he's right here. So is that literally where? So Knit's right here next to me.
Yep.
Or no?
No,
Oh,
I am
Almost
the
right next
dead
to
buddy.
me. Down right there.
Yeah.
And I got this bird guy, and then okay.
I know what I'm gonna do on my turn.
You're gonna roll a die.
I'm gonna roll a die. And hopefully this die don't kill me.
All right, so let's see if I can do this. I'm going to use minor illusion, but I'm going to use a sound.
Okay.
I'm going to do the loudest sound that I can do as far as I can see behind there, just a loud screeching, kind of just demonically weird sound that I can hear do.
Okay.
And it says I can do it all the way to a deafening type thing. So I'm going to throw it back there, see if I can get them to look away and if I can get that to happen, then I'm going to grab him and try to see if I can pull Omu out from where he's at right now. Out and bend to the courtyard thing right here.
All right. The first 3. So the one nearest you, the Kenku 2, Kenku 3, and Kenku 1 are all freaked out, almost like paralyzed,
Discombobulated.
stunned by the shriek. Kenku 4 is not.
Well,
So-
Go for is up there, so it should be no problem. So I'll grab Omu and try to pull him out to here as much as I can to get him out of the way. And then I think that's pretty much my turn. That's about 15 feet.
Okay.
Well, like for you, I'm not very heavy.
Oh, well, roll your die.
I'm gonna roll my die. D20. Roll. I got a 1.
No, you got two death hits.
I got a 1.
2 fails. We're gonna have our first death. All right, Nick, back to
These
you.
dice hate me.
Okay. So I am. Darn it. I think what I'm gonna have to do. Can I get back if I'm not stealthy? Because I could tell they both shot at me. They were trying to shoot at me, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean that's obvious. I'm gonna get back here in these boxes
Okay.
and see if I can get myself some cover.
All right.
And then let me see. Can I do? Oh. Darn it. Bonus action. I think I'm gonna have to. That's 15. I think I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna have to get up on the roof because I can do that. I think I could probably get out and go up on the roof, and I'll have my full action because that's 15, and it'd be another 15 since my rope's still there.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get out there, and then if I have time to pull my rope up, great. If I don't have my time to pull my rope up, then fine. And then that'll be my movement. And I will keep an eye on anybody coming out the door. I'm gonna basically guard the two of their retreats. So if anybody comes through the door, I will shoot at anything that comes through the door.
Okay.
And if they haven't noticed me, I can get my sneak attack off. If it's the two that know I'm here somewhere, I won't.
Okay.
But one of
Roll
them's
some dice.
stunned, right? So you still do get that sneak attack? Because Kenku 1, 2, and 3 are stunned because of his shriek thing or whatever. So the only one that you wouldn't get it with is 4, which is the one right in front of you. But
Yeah, but would I notice that they were stunned?
well, there was a loud
You would have heard
shriek.
the alert. I don't know. You wouldn't have seen at least 2 or 3. I know you might have seen one kind of like move, but you wouldn't have. You definitely wouldn't have seen 2 or 3. All right. So
I'm gonna play it like I don't know that they're stunned necessarily.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna do the same thing because they'll just make me more arrogant because I'm gonna think I'm successful even though it wasn't my fault. I was successful.
Heck yeah, man. It's the only way to play it.
All right.
Have you ever heard the sound of a rabbit dying? No, seriously. Have you ever heard the sound of a rabbit dying? They scream like a little kid.
Do they really?
They sound humanoid almost. It is really disturbing.
It's unnerving. Okay, so you sit there and you wait around and nothing happens.
Okay. So these guys are still retreating.
From what you can tell, they're not coming out to get you. I know you can see them, but you can't see them.
Right.
The character can't see them.
So Vladimir, are you continuing to haul him? Are you assisting or?
I was gonna assist and try to see if I could do anything to get him better.
How long are we trying to take for this?
It's gonna feel like it was forever, but maybe a minute or so.
Okay.
Well, that's 6 rounds, right?
Yeah.
1 round would stabilize him, right? Because you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is, I'm just gonna try to stabilize him and then try to go. So yeah.
So as you're stabilizing him, so as you kneel down,
Wisdom,
and
medicine check.
yeah,
That'd
go
be
ahead and do
medicine.
the medicine. Yep, medicine.
It needs to exceed 10, right? 10 or above.
1 or higher.
Vladimir?
What? I'm sorry.
Do a medicine
Oh,
check.
medicine check.
Medicine
Oh,
check.
sorry.
Stabilize
Yeah.
him.
That is 18.
Nice.
All right. So you're stabilized. You have a hit point.
I have a hit point.
As you get up, you hear this marching. The sound of marching approaching. You guys. It gets louder and louder and louder, and you see 11, 12 people from the watch, the city watch, arrive and storm the place and say, "What's the meaning of all this?"
Am I still unconscious or no?
No, you're getting up. You're standing up.
Oh, well then I'm just gonna hide in the corner. I'm just gonna shy away to the corner.
Speak truth. That's what that um, the guy, the boss says. Hi, this guy. He walks up. Speak truth. Tell me what happened.
Unless
Not
if
really
he
sure.
unless if he specifically turns towards me, I'm not gonna speak.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, not really sure. This rabbit thing went in there. I went with the rabbit thing. Then these weird thingies are up there. I have no clue, honestly. I thought we were going to a new bar.
Why are you bleeding?
I've
By
been
my weapon,
shot.
yeah, the
By
thing
what?
shot him. The thing shot him. I pulled
I
him out. There's rabbit thingy. There's
I
like weird bird things in there, man.
I don't
Did you,
know. I opened up the door and two
at
arrows
that,
came
at
flying
that,
at me.
at that, he points to three people and says, "Keep an eye on these guys." You, and then does some hand signals, and these guys all disappear inside. You hear a bunch of
Love the battle noises. 10 out of
thanks,
10
man.
would recommend.
Nice. They come back. The other guy says, "They're subdued, sir." And so the boss introduced himself. Named Hyacinth Staggett. What are you
They're doing
doing?
that. I'm gonna try to sneak my if my rope is still hanging over the side of the building, I'm pulling it up as quietly as possible. If it's already pulled up, then that's another thing. But if it's not, I'm definitely trying to stealthily as possible.
Okay. Let me roll some dice, and I'll determine whether or not that was successful.
Not the dice.
So
Dice is
this is
gonna
a sleight
get
of
you.
hand.
Okay, go ahead. Sleight of hand versus my perception.
Sleight of hand is a 12. I rolled a 5. I have a +7 on it. Still only got a 12.
Okay.
I wish I had that luxury.
So Highest just introduces himself. He says, "What are you doing at a Zent hideout? Why are you attacking these guys?"
I didn't attack anyone. They attacked me. Don't you see I'm in pain? I'm hurting.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 16.
So his demeanor kind of softens as you say that. He's like he kind of looks you up and down. He says, "You're new here, I can tell.
It hurts so bad.
How did
Please.
you get involved in the fight between the Zents and Xanathar?"
Some dude said to get this other dude from he doesn't know where, and so we did some investigation, and it led us here, and I ran the door, and I was so happy because I got it unlocked, and I walked in, and then I've been shot twice. It hurts.
His eyes do this. I don't know if you can see the camera if you're looking at the
Yeah.
camera or not, but his eyes do this. He's like,
It hurts so bad. Please help me.
he says, "You should leave the fighting to the professionals."
At my demeanor changes from like being all sad to like slightly annoyed at this time because of that remark. I'm trying to hold back my tongue because I'm in such a bad condition right now.
At this point, he turns away. He kind of walks away. Give me a perception check,
Me or
all of you.
That one. Whoa!
Did you get it?
Ouch.
You got it.
7.
Oh, those are both horrible.
I got a 3.
You guys are going horribly today.
We
Where-
got horrible perceptions. I
Where
got a
are my
5.
actual dice? Like, I need actual dice. I don't need, like, whatever this is.
Thankfully, I'm just chilling. I don't get a good look.
You see the officer talking to the other guys, and then what happens is these guys all pull out of the building with these guys in tow, right? And you kind of hear them squawking. You hear them saying some words. You also hold on. Give me just 1 second. Where'd it go?
So we rested before we went here, right? So all of the spell slots and everything is all good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where? There we go. You also see him escorting out a person with a bunch of grimy. He has a noble appearance, like he looks like a noble. He dressed like a noble, but he just looks like he's been beat up. Why can't I not move? Why can't I move you?
Is he kind of in the middle
Does he
there?
fit the description of the dude that we're looking for? Maybe because he said more beauty than sense and hangs around with Volo.
Yes, he potentially could be. Yes, he looks like he could be. But so they escort him out. The guys who attacked you, the Kenku, are all in handcuffs. This guy is not. And he looks over as kind of almost surprised, like, huh, what are these guys doing here?
So does that dude look beat up or no?
The noble,
Yeah.
he looks like he was had a rough night for sure. His wrists are kind of swollen. You can tell he's been bound by with ropes or something. But he's no worse for wear, but he definitely had a rough night.
Well, I'm gonna cast Good Berry. I'm gonna give him 2 good berries. I'm gonna eat the rest for myself.
He takes the good berry. He's like, "Well, thank you, sir." And his voice kind of belies what he looks like, because he looks like he's all kind of grimy and gross and everything. But you can tell based on what he's talking, like his speech, that he is definitely
A noble.
of some kind of nobility of some sort.
And I kind of
So
give
he
him like the
says-
downward nod. It's like,
Yeah. So at that, he kind of turns to the captain of the city watch, and he says, "Gentlemen, I thank you. I believe I'll be fine from here." And they all escort out. On their way out, you hear the Kenku. So they kind of squawk. The Kenku do.
squawk.
And they mimic, right? Because they're birds.
Mhm.
Give me a second. You hear a couple of squawking. Xanathar sets some cards, right? Then you hear one like in like a gravelly, like almost like an orcish accent. No time to loot the place. Just get him to the boss. Then you hear another one kind of in a nasally voice. Tie up the pretty boy in the back room. Follow the yellow signs in the sewers. As they're marching away, they kind of say those things, and they all just kind of disappear. And I'm not gonna delete them all at once because there's too many of them. So these guys are gone. So you're by yourself with this gentleman who you just gave food to,
Food.
and he says, "I thank you."
Food.
What? Who are you, and how did you get caught up in all of this?
What's the dude's name? The one dude who commissioned us. What's his name?
Volo?
Volo.
All right. So I'm gonna tell him Well, I don't know who you are, but because I'm new here, but Volo, I imagine you know him, came and commissioned us to try to find the name. I forget the name, but I'm gonna fill in
Floon.
name here.
Floon.
Floon. We've tried to find Floon, and so
And he
we.
stops. He's like, "My apologies. Where are my manners?" And he does this almost grandiose bow. He says, "Renair never remember at your service. Carry on."
Well, so we try to find
So that's
this.
not him.
Nah, it doesn't seem to be him. But we
You,
you can
What
go.
was his name? Rainier.
yeah, Renair never remember. So, and then he kind of says, "Volo sent you, huh?
Yes, Velo.
How, how is how is the old dwarf looking dude?"
He misses Floon. He's all sad.
No, no, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah.
Is he distracted? Are they having a conversation right now?
They
Like,
are
is his
having.
back turned towards me?
Yep.
I'm gonna
Don't
go
you
back
dare.
into the warehouse through that same window.
Okay.
And so we have been commissioned to try to find Floon. Our searches has our and I'm gonna make this sound like we are way better than what we are. And I'm gonna be like, our intellect searches has found us here to this dingy of a place, and we thought that maybe that Floon was here.
Well, he was. He says, and his kind of demeanor turns a little bit kind of somber. Um, uh, and he goes, "I fear actually that it's my fault. So the Zentarum, my guess is they mistook him for me. Um, so what they took us both in, and when we were here, there was a fight because I guess by these bird people came around, they killed all these guys, and they took me captive, and they took Floon away. So my guess is they think that Floon is myself, and so I'm probably responsible for that. Uh,
And
so
and I'm gonna
Well, they're having
blackmail
this
him.
conversation. What bodies are the bodies still in here?
yeah, so there are 5 human Zentarum sellswords, and then there are 7 Xanathar thugs. They're all wearing leather armor. The Zents have kind of black tattoos, the winged snake. That's how you identify them as the Zents. They either have it on the neck or the forearm. And then you notice that on one of the other guys, there is a tattoo on the palm of his right hand that looks like a circle with 10 spokes radiating out from its circumference. Um, so go ahead. What were you saying, Omo?
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna blackmail him a little bit. I'm gonna be like, well, since this is your fault, why do they want you?
You guys, give me a
Persuasion?
yeah, give me a check. Intimidation check.
Intimidation? Oh.
Yeah.
19.
Okay. So he buys the guilt, and it affects him a little bit. He goes, the Zents think that my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was the open lord, and that he hid the dragon somewhere in the city. Uh, they think that they can find it by using an artifact that my father created called the Stone of Golor, which was in the hands of the Xanathar Guild until recently. And he kind of chuckles. It appears they lost it or Someone stole it. I don't know. The Zens thought that I know something about all of this, but I don't. Father and I haven't spoken in years, and I fear that Floon, my friend, is suffering from a case of mistaken identity.
Does he kind of look like you?
Yeah, mid 30s, dashing, quite handsome. Not
Naturally.
nearly as handsome as I am. Quite.
Humble too?
He's more humble than I am.
I see.
While this conversation is going on, I want to loot the body. I'm specifically looking for notes, signet rings, anything that I can use like with disguise to help me with that, like making note of the 10 symbols, anything that's small and portable that's worth a decent amount of money. I want to kind of make it look like their bodies have been looted intentionally,
Okay.
but I don't want to take everything. Like I want to make it appear like whoever it was in a hurry.
Okay, give me just a second.
I'll
Yeah.
specifically like leave their armor and stuff on, but
Okay. So you rifle through their pockets. You find a couple of small, not really valuable signet rings, but a couple of that might sell for 5 or 6 gold a piece. You collect probably. Let's see. Let me do the math real quick. About 25 silver and 8 copper.
okay, well, that'll help me out either way. And no letters, notes, anything that I can see in there on either side.
Just you do see from the with the guy with the palm tattoo. There's a
Mm-hmm.
little note that says um, uh, it was almost like a note to self. Erase the chalk.
The yellow chalk in the sewers.
I am going to look around for some chalk.
You
I
don't.
don't know about the sewer reference, so I'm going to look around for notes or signs or sigils or anything throughout the warehouse. And until somebody gets me or I see somebody,
Okay.
oh yeah, up to a half hour, so fairly thorough.
Okay. I'm assuming you're gonna go upstairs then.
Um, I'm going to start on the level that I'm at. Which what is that window on the second floor or is that first?
The windows on the first floor.
Okay, so yeah, so if there's a second floor, then I would probably do that second only
I'm,
because
I'm just trying to figure out how long it would take to loot the bodies real quick. And just search what you were looking for. That would take
yeah.
probably about 15 to 20 minutes to just do that, right? We probably have about 5 or 10 more minutes if you're gonna do 30 minutes. I don't know. Their conversation is probably only gonna be about 15 minutes in length total. So, all right. So back to Omo.
1d10 rounds. Let's see, up to 6 corpses. Sorry, I was just doing loot and stats. How long it takes.
You said up to 6 corpses, so that's 18 corpses. There'd be 3 of those, so 3d10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so yeah,
Well,
17 minutes. Hey, that's pretty good.
not bad. So it's
Not
almost like
bad.
I've done this before. No, not me, my character.
Right.
All right. So The whole time that I'm downstairs, I get done looting and I'm kind of looking around the downstairs. It's about that 30-minute range. I go out, like I'll go out the front door to see if they're still there.
Yeah.
And if they're still there, I'm like, it looks like the coast is clear on the main floor. You want to explore while as long as we're here? And I'm just gonna come out. Did the other guy disappear? Did he leave?
So they're finished as you come out. They're finishing up their conversation.
Okay.
Job's done.
Oh, there I go. So now I see. So yeah. So I'll come out like through here when I notice him. I'm like, the main floor looks clear. But it looks like there's a second story, but nobody's been moving inside. Do you want to explore as long as it's empty?
As long as it's empty. That's my response.
Well, you have a prime opportunity.
As long as it's empty.
I forgot. Mike, give me a perception check.
Perception check.
Okay, no problem. Mine is not that great, so.
I'm very good at perceiving things.
Oh well, I did good. 19.
Nice.
Right, so you do find in the back of the warehouse, you do find a little bit of secret door. And in that door is a little closet, a secret room that has a couple of crates in it. The first crate has paintings that depict four of the big cities: Luskin, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and Baldur's Gate. They're worth about 75 gold apiece. And the second one contains 10 silver trade bars. They're all corroded, but they're still worth about 50 gold pieces apiece. So they're chunks of silver bars.
Wow.
Okay, that's gonna probably come pretty close to encumbering me. At least on the bars, the paintings. Yeah, because that's pretty heavy. 10 bars. Those things are huge. Bars of gold. Anyway. Yeah. I'll say there's. Do I hear as I'm coming out? Do I hear him talking?
Yeah.
And before I make contact, I would probably, because you described him as voice wise, kind of noble-ish, smartish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna say there's some paintings that are hidden away here that might be worth something. I was wondering if you might recognize them. And if he's willing to come back in, I'll show them to him. I'm not going to show him the rest of the stuff because that's already been stashed. But
yeah, he'll take a look. And he comes in. He looks like they look like paintings of the cities in the Sword Coast, the Neverwinter, Silver Moon, Baldur's Gate, and Luskin.
You know anything more about him, Vlad?
Had my makeup. Not that I know
of. Okay.
Vlad, actually, give me insight check.
Okay.
You don't know anything really about them, but there's rumors on that there were some paintings that were stolen from one of the cargo ships that came in from the docks recently.
So you say that, and do you tell us that, Vlad?
Not for everybody to hear.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I can cast Minor Illusion right next to you and tell you in a whisper.
Okay. Cool. So I'll say after I hear that, I'll like perk up. It's like, I think I hear something. We might want to get out of here, and I'll divvy them up because you said there's 4 paintings, 3 paintings, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
4.
there's full.
You're dumb like the bunny man, huh? The bunny boy.
It was like we might want to get those back to that pawn shop, so to speak. I might be able to pass it through and get it returned anonymously and get us some coin out of this.
I like coin.
And I'll say, that's always a good thing to get it back to who owns it, but also make a profit in the situation. So, and that's down by the docks. If we can get there. And I'll ask basically while we're gathering it up, I'll ask him, what he knows, like, because I did not hear any of that conversation of what was going on with the whole case of mistaken identity, all of that. So, and I'll let him know that it looks like it's some Zentarim and some of Xanathar's thugs that were fighting, and I don't know who the Kenku were. And I'm kind of keeping an eye. It's like, well, we haven't gone upstairs yet either. We should probably do that because I don't think we're gonna have a chance to come back in here. So,
as long as I'm not going first.
Okay. How's upstairs look? Where's the way upstairs? Up on the north side.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show. There's nothing. Okay, so there's not really up there. I mean, it's another warehouse. But upstairs, there is the office, the main office. You only really find an unused paper bird. You know what that is?
Like an origami bird?
So it looks like a blank piece of paper. As a rogue, you may not know what it is actually. Give a Arcana check.
Everybody or just him?
Whoever's going up to see
17.
Up top.
I got a 17.
Take that. I got a 6. Rolled another 5.
All right. Let me see if I can put this in the chat.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna chill.
Okay, so Nit, you think it may be you recall recollections of individuals using paper to communicate magically with other people with other people. And what they do is they write whatever they're going to messages, and then they say the name of the person that they want to send it to, and the paper folds itself into a bird and flies over to deliver the message. And that's what's sitting there.
Well, that's fancy.
And there's some rats, but they're just rats. They're harmless. They skitter about. But other than that, there's nothing else in there.
Okay.
And I think what we'll do.
Are they reusable?
It's a one-time use.
Okay, so it's unique, but does it look like it has been used?
Nope, this is a blank one, but there are others that have been out. Once the message has been delivered, it kind of shrivels up and the writing disappears. So on the desk, there's a couple of other ones that have been shriveled up.
I'm walking away from the computer 1 second. I'll be back.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna try to make friends with any rats that I see. I'm gonna see a rat and I'm gonna try to talk to it, make friends with it.
Yeah, they don't seem too interested in talking.
I'm just gonna keep trying as much as I can. Like,
okay.
Can you
So,
communicate?
I'm gonna act like a rat. I'm gonna be like, "Here, rat."
all right. So Renair says, "Well, I appreciate your charity. I do hope that you find Floon. Um, if you need anything, you can come by my house, and it gives you the location, which I'll have to look up later because I honestly don't remember it. He gives you the location on um, to swing by his house, and if you ever need anything, you let him know. Any other questions or anything? All right. And he takes a bow. And he takes his leave.
As he bows, I'm gonna bow back at him.
Nice.
Mimic him as much as I can, just like.
As he sees the bow, he returns it. He's like, "Oh, also word of advice." And he kind of points at you. You said you're new here. You may want to go check in at the dock. At the dock.
Why?
Well, it is law that you must report to and announce yourself, and all travelers to the city must report to the city within 2 weeks to announce who they are. And it's just to safety people. The city likes to know who's here.
I don't like to be known that I'm here though.
Well, then you should lay low because you're not exactly. And he tries to be politically correct. Non-distinguishable.
What does that mean?
Hidden,
Hayden?
Is your unique talent.
anonymous.
That's me.
Because the punishment can be fairly severe. And then
What punishment?
he takes his leave.
Come on, hey. Okay. Bye, Haley.
All right, so I think we'll go ahead and call it for the night. I'm starting to get pretty tired.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a late night. Are you guys? Your daylight savings is spring forward. That means you'll only be 2 hours off.
Right. Yeah. No. Yes, we're 3 from you guys now. Yeah, we'll be 2 off. Yeah.
Yay!
When
So
when
that'll
will
make it a
that be?
little
Wait,
easier.
I thought
This weekend, right?
Yeah.
I thought they got rid of daylight saving time.
No.
They tried. It got halfway through and stopped.
Yeah.